Are we back? Hello? Are we back? Hello? Hazo? If you can hear me, say something, please. That's so annoying. Hello? Hi. Oh my froggin' god, dude. Okay, so I don't know why it keeps doing that. It was fine during the 24-hour stream as well, so I really don't get it. I don't know what's going on. So what I'm gonna try doing, just for now, is I'm going to try not using my VBridger and my VTube Studio just to see if maybe it's like a RAM issue, which would be super weird because everything in this computer is just a little over a year old. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I was multicasting the whole thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, it's just cursed. Can someone check YouTube and see if it's working, please? Let's see if I can get to where we were here. We must throw them out. It's not working? Oh my fucking god. Okay. Let me check and see what's going on. Huh. Sorry guys, one sec. I'm trying to get YouTube back up. Why is it doing this? I love that the stream title gave us both the Discord link as well as the CAC. That's so funny to me. Connect streaming software? It is connected, homeboy. Modify, okay. Looks good. Hold on a minute. Start. Will this work? Please say yes. Okay, it looks like we're live. I just checked it. Okay. We should be good. There we go. Okay, I can see it. Let me just make sure YouTube chat is up. Un mammal. And then we'll be ready to continue. I don't even know what does it. Disabled for this live stream. Oh my fucking god. Am I gonna have to get a new link for YouTube every time? That's great. Okay. Pop out chat. Work. Being a streamer is tough, you guys. Being a streamer is tough work. Have I ever told you? Custom browser docs. V-ply. Okay. Please, give me what I want. There we go. Okay, we have YouTube chat. Everything. Baby finished my plushie. Wait, what? What do you mean? Wait, what? Oh, I'm so cute. I'm so cute. Oh my god, look at you. That's so funny. You're a bear! Oh, so cute. I love it, vibes. Could someone type in chat in YouTube and just so we can make sure that it's working? I want a Clyde teddy bear. It's really cute. Thank you, Clyde. Clyde. Argus. Thank you, Argosy. Alright, these guys are gonna mess with us. I also, just for reference, I closed all of the, like, startup programs, like GOG and everything, just to, like, hopefully help. So, I don't know. I'm gonna save the state. Hopefully, this will help. Clyde is my dead name. You can't, so here's the thing. I was told by somebody who is trans that cis people can't use dead name because it's offensive to them. So, take that as you will. I don't know if the entire community feels that way, but I figured better safe than sorry. But yes, you're right. It is the wrong name, and I apologize. Someone said, are guzzling these nuts to me last night, so I need to rebrand. Oh my god. Okay, who is guilty of that? Who did that? Who did that? That's wild. Someone said, what? Look, I said Argosy because of the Argosy, which is from Monster Hunter. That's why I said it. I don't know what's going on in that. I don't know why. That's crazy. That's crazy. That hurts. Catches wind of that name, I'm dead. Damn. It's true. Yeah, we can't, we won't let that happen to you, bud. Don't worry. All right. So let's do another save. State. Oh man, I'm so freaked now. Okay, let's put all of our... Dat. I think we're gonna just keep hold of this for now. God, I really hope I don't get shut down again. Thank you for everybody who's simulcasting this from YouTube and Discord, and Twitch. You are appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here just trying to live. I feel so bad. That sucks, bro. Are guzzling these nuts. That's wild behavior. What did you say to that? I mean, what can you say? I'm just wondering. That's tragic, really. Oh man, oh man. Sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny. I'm not laughing because of that. I'm laughing at something else for sure. Wow, that's crazy. It's just the surprise, you know? It just... Yeah, wow. Stunned. I've been stunned, mate. I'm just gonna take all these gummies out to see if I can make people. I literally like my saying, I pray Ruru doesn't hear about that nickname. Also, it's fine to laugh. Okay, good. Yeah, I was so wow, yeah. Stun-locked by it, mate. That's fucking crazy. What can you say? It's like, you're not, it's like something that you wake up and stare into space while like your breakfast is getting cold, thinking about it, you know? It's one of those. Jesus Christ. It's brutal. No, don't, tell him not to do that. Tell him not to do that. Don't let him walk all over you, Argus. Argusy is as far as it should go. My dignity is in shreds. Poor Argus. Like, here's how I feel about it. If it's like somebody saying it in like a LOL, we're friends kind of way, fine. But like, people who don't know you, I don't know. That kind of sucks. I don't know. It sucks. You know what I mean? Can I take these plain seeds because you can eat them for hunger? Okay, I'm gonna take Oranberry as well. We should run into items while we're there. I just don't know what kind. I'm also gonna save so I don't have to do this shit again. Holy fuck. I would probably die. Okay, and I'm gonna give this to Jiffy, Power Band, and I give this to Duffy. Alright. Any items? Bat. Stun seed could be good. I don't need to, we're not going to war here. The apple forest isn't that bad. I'm just tweaked, you know, because I don't really remember. Ooh. Roost would have been sick. Oh well. Oh, he's here. Howdy, welcome to the Electivire Link Shop. Howdy, welcome to the Electivire Link Shop. I'll link all the moves you want for just 500 a station. We're doing it. All right, Jiffy? You don't have much, my friend. Bat. What do I have? Bat Doffy. Helping Hand. Oh. Can you link this? With what? Helping Hand and... No. Okay, I don't know how that works yet. I don't know how that works yet. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with that later. For now, we're just putting our money in the bank. There's still all 300 of it. Cool. And we're gonna save again, just so I don't have to do all this shit again. Like, I don't necessarily mind redoing content. I mean, it sucks, but I don't really mind that much. The thing that I do mind doing is, all of the, like, fucking merchant shit and storing items. Everybody's, you and Doffy are like level 4 right now, so this should power level you guys, I hope. This is the way into the Apple Woods. Chatot said we need to go to the deepest part of these woods. I love this song as well. That's where we'll find the perfect apples, he said. Let's give it our best. Oh, here they come. Whoa, looks like they're off and running. We'll go after them, come on! Man, I gotta get back on these voices, man. I don't remember. I did my best, okay? Oh, not a caterpie. Right. Go to sleep. And fire fang. Die. See? Daffy level 2. Oh, she was level 1! Holy shit. She needed that XP. Damn. I'm over here ruling the day. Look at Daffy. Leveling up like crazy. Oh, nice baby Goral. Hell yeah. We are gonna save again. I'm just freaking out at this point. We're doing okay so far. You know, we're doing all right. This guy just sucked me. Can you believe that? I think it maybe is a RAM issue. It could be. Jiffy, you grew to level 6! You know, I'm gonna say something controversial. I'm glad that I'm playing this and not Monster Hunter Wilds, because I kind of had a look at that game and it's been kind of a hot mess. Like, when I was playing the beta, it was giving me, like, keep in mind, my computer, my entire PC, just turned a year over Christmas. No, a little bit after Christmas, around January. So I'm talking, it's barely a year old. I have, like, best of the best pieces in this piece, right? I spent over fucking grand on everything in here. And this is when I had a job. But I, like, loaded into Monster Hunter and, like, the graphics were getting kind of fucky and the joining system's kind of fucked. I think I might wait to, like, play that game until they sort it out. It just feels like it's not done. I'm kind of annoyed because I was really looking forward to playing it someday, but you know, I've got Monster Hunter World that I haven't beaten yet. I still have to beat Iceborne, and I feel like more of us have that game anyway, so we could all play it together sometime if we wanted, you know? Whereas Wild is fucking, like, what, 60 quid or something fucking stupid? No way. No way, bro. Could never be me. I know the stairs is right there, but let's just see, you know? Yippee! Jiffy leveled up! Yeah, getting back to Monster Hunter World feels good, you know? Like, I'll just do that for now. Daffy grew to level 7! At this point, Daffy's already higher level than Jiffy. I think Jiffy's XP, like, it takes him longer to level up, I guess. That's my guess anyway. Excuse me. Plus, if I don't get Monster Hunter Wilds, it saves up more money that I can use for stream, you know? So that's what I'll do. I'll save money for stream. And if I need to get something for myself, then I'll think about it. But it's more important that we have everything we need for stream anyway, you know? Okay, I want to start feeding people some of these. Okay, pink. Surely Daffy, right? Huh. Belly didn't change, so it doesn't mind that. Okay, what about a red gummy? What about that? Okay, no. Gray gummy has gotta be Jiffy, right? Interesting. I'm trying to figure out the right combo. Orange? Could be, what can orange be? Do you guys think that it's based on personality or is it based on like element? Because if it's based on personality, I like green, so this should work on me. It did not work. Not that much. Well, whatever. You know, whatever. But yeah, Monster Hunter World, we can all play together. Maybe we'll do like a guild event. Like, if you're a member of the guild, then you can join Monster Hunter. Nice, Doffy! Doffy out here with the big gains. Oh, we got another Caterpie on the rise here. You know what I watched for the first time last night, chat? I froggen watched Pulp Fiction. That's a good film. I didn't even know. It's a good one. Does anybody in chat want to be Caterpie? Or should I just name it myself? I'm gonna name it Apple, if nobody wants it. We're gonna call it Apple. Apple, go home. Yeah. Okay. Pulp Fiction is their favorite film. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't expect how raunchy it was gonna be. Holy cow. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. But I enjoyed it a lot. The part where the guy says that this is your birthright and it was a watch he kept up his ass for like 20 years, that's pretty crazy. Love you, Christopher Walken. Sorry you had to have a watch up your ass for that long. That's crazy. Ooh, another gummy. That's handy. Yippee! I want to try and get fairly far into the story today, chat. So we might go longer than we usually do today. I haven't really decided. But I want to make some pretty decent progress on the story because it's really good. Ugh, we're getting so much good food in this place. This rocks. A TM. Stealth rock! Holy shit. Who can use that? Let's see. I can? I can learn stealth rock? Okay. I mean, that's pretty crazy, right? I'm not going to. But... wow, that's wild. That's crazy. I can't believe I can learn Stealth Rock. I'm OP. Who's I have a question for chat, just in general. How many of you have seen the 5.5 edition of Class Changes? What are your thoughts? I'm curious, because what they've done to my lore bard is, I consider it murder. You know what I'm saying? I'm not happy about it. I don't want it. And, I don't think I will be playing 5.5 just based on what I'm seeing. You know, I'm really fucking pissed, is what I'm saying. Yeah. I just... what they did was, you used to, as a lore bard, you used to be able to get the magical secrets twice. They only give it to you once, and then they limit your spell list to being just wizard, cleric, and druid. To which I'm like, I'm sorry? I don't know, like... and not only that, but like the ranger changes, Like, remember how everybody was kind of pissed off about how Beastmaster has to, like, sacrifice one of their, sacrifice their own attack to get their beast to attack? And everybody fucking freaked out about it. And it was so bad that Wizards had to release a second version of Ranger. Okay, but they brought that back. They did it again. Why did they do that? Everybody collectively hated that. Why did they do that? Here's what I don't get. They don't want the Ranger to have 2 attacks in one go. But you already get 2 attacks if you use 2 weapons in each, like 1 weapon in each hand. So were they worried that, like, they were gonna get 3 attacks a turn? Okay, so what? Like, it's so... There are always gonna be min-maxers, is the thing. Like, the fact that they did that, and then when you look at, like, for example, the Glamour Bard, which we'll get to them in a minute. The fucking... Like, you go, okay, you know, they didn't want to overpower them. And then you look at the Glamour Bard, and you're like, oh, so you're... Anytime that you perform, it just charms or like, casts fear on them without you needing to use a spell slot? It just does that for free? Okay. Oh, and you heal 2d8 damage? I'm sorry? I'm sorry. What? What is that? They made it even harder to manage your spell slots? Seriously? See, I didn't hear about this. I stopped reading when I saw what they did to my lore bard. I was like, I won't stand for this. Not at my fucking table. I think the worst part is the build that I'm like really attached to is impossible to use now. Because one of the things that I did as a lore bard was at level 10, I think, I got the paladin spell, Summon Steed. It's a 2nd level paladin spell. I can't do it anymore because it's a paladin exclusive spell. And I can't learn paladin spells anymore. They just took it away from us for no fucking reason. They made paladin smites worse. That's their only saving grace. That's what they do. How did they make it worse? Tell me. What did they do? What's even the point of lore bard if you're learning from the... that's what I'm saying. Like, essentially what they did for lore bard is they went, you already do this stuff, so we're just gonna not change that up at all or give you anything exciting. Like, there's no... You don't look forward to leveling up and getting stuff anymore. Our level 20 ability is like, when you use 1 use of bardic inspiration, you get it back. It's like, okay, how is that different than what everybody gets? They made them cost a spell slot and a bonus action? Jesus fucking Christ. This is like the 4th edition of this generation. This is absolutely nuts. And then they have the nerve to like lie to, they have the nerve to lie to their investors by saying it was the most purchased version of D&D that they've ever had. Straight up a lie. Here's the thing, here's the biggest problem that I have with the idea of, oh shit, I'm hungry. With companies that like have investors and stuff. The investors never have any idea what's going on with the company. All they have to do is get involved with the fandom to know all of the dirt on a company. So like they probably just believe it that, you know, Wizards is doing so well and that this new version is the best thing that's ever come from the game. Like, I'm sorry, just Cleric, Wizard, and Druid? First of all, we already majorly share a spell list with Wizard, so that's out. Like, you're not learning anything new there. All of your fucking spells come from Wizard. Second of all, Druid, it's like, Sure, okay. Get some nature spells in there. I like those sometimes. You know, Animal Messenger is one of my spells. I like that. But to have it be like, okay, so it's between Druid and Cleric. First of all, name one party that you've ever experienced that hasn't had either a Druid or a Cleric in it. Name one. Those are the two most popular classes in D&D, arguably. Especially after Baldur's Gate 3 came out, there's a lot of Cleric stands. In fact, Cleric is most people's, like, one of their first classes that they ever play. Huh? So what exactly do we bring to the fucking table, wizards? What do bards do exactly? To you. We don't do anything special. Thank God they let us keep cutting words, or else I straight up would start burning books. Bards are there for funny haha sex. Not according to their fucking abilities. It's so bad that the Kickstarter that I backed for a campaign thing had to offer both versions, 5e and the new, which 5.5, yeah. From what I understand, they didn't make a dance college bard that actually made Monk basically useless. Yeah, I saw that too. Honestly, everybody got a fucking shaft end of the stick. What they want you to be is either a glamour bard or like a dancing bard or whatever the fuck. I am so over it. I was really looking forward to, so here's the thing, right? If you look at the Unearthed Arcana, like the little sneak peeks that they've been dribbling out, you know, before the new edition came out, they were fine. Like I looked at the stuff for Bard and I was like, oh, so it's, Lore Bard is the same, but it gives me extra stuff. Here's the extra stuff that it gives me. I approve of this. I think this is great. I'm really looking forward to it. And then the books actually come out and they were like, nah, fuck that. Just kidding. Why were we being gaslit? Why did you say you were gonna put all this stuff in and then come out with an amazing book like Tasha's right around the same time? By the way, Tasha's Cauldron is froggin' awesome. And then 5.5 comes out, and what do they give us? Slop. Unrecognizable, cheap slop. Yeah, they could have just kept expanding it. People would be happy. Also, has anybody else noticed their like emphasis on like mystic slash space stuff? I don't know. Like, if you look at the familiars list, just as an example, if you look at the familiars list, it's like, here's the familiars you can have: a raven, fine. You know, a ferret, a bat, or a mystical space sphinx. It's like, okay, I mean, why wouldn't I choose this one? They're like, I don't know, because it's your choice. It's like, it's not really a choice then, is it? It's like imagine going to the store, yeah? You go to Costco and you have all their sales in front of you, right? You have the meat that you like that you usually get that's on sale. It's like 25% off. And then there's like this like high grade meat that you've never been able to afford, and it is like 75% off and it's cheaper than the brand that you usually get. Which one are you gonna buy, chat? Is it really a choice? Is it really a choice then? So it's almost like they kind of took the choice out of it too, because D&D 5e was the only saving grace that people have between 5e and 3.5 against the haters, right? People say, oh, I hate 5e, it's too easy. The whole point of it is it was designed to be accessible. It has its flaws. I've always been on the side of, I fucking love Dungeons and Dragons, I love the Forgotten Realms, I love the lore, but it has its flaws, and I recognize that. Some of its systems are a little outdated, like TTRPGs are moving forward and D&D is kind of stuck lagging behind, but some of the old formulas still work, and the whole idea of 5e being so accessible to new players getting excited to like level up and pick a class that suits them, etc., that is gone now. It is gone. You are just being encouraged to pick the best ones that are wizard special babies, and if you don't, well, that you're not a very good D&Der, are you? You can no longer like, my fucking lore bard is built to be like this custom experience that I purposely like picked spells and items and weapons and stuff that are just like non-conventional because I wanted to be creative inside that niche that I'm fitting into. And not only is it everything is rules is written or like it follows the rules, but it feels like it's mine. I made this. I had to work hard to like come up with a good spell combo and like come up with ways to like utilize those things in order to like make myself viable in every situation. And then, you know, now what? Now what? I had to pop out for a second, so I didn't know if you mentioned it, but I love how Tasha's was like, hey guys, we fixed Rangers, then 503 was like, psych! That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I did talk about Rangers. So here's the thing. Tasha's fucking fixed it because this, and by the way, that was the 3rd edition of the Rangers for 5th edition that Dungeons & Dragons had to do because people were so fucking unhappy with Ranger. Specifically Beastmaster. Beastmaster used to be the most popular Ranger class because it was one of the only ones with an animal companion that was viable in combat, gave you combat abilities based on like where your animal was located or what kind of animal it was, gave you special stuff. It was meant to be like, hey, are you going adventuring on your own? Well, here's a buddy for you. And it was really nice. And then 5th edition, they took it away and gave us fucking weird shit. Everybody hated that. Everybody hated that. But you were still like, okay, it's a new Ranger. Whatever. You know? People made it work. Because they were dedicated to their class, right? Hi, baby! Everyone say hi to my wife. Say it right now. Say hi to my wife. And then they had to do a revised Ranger, like, what, 2 years later because everybody was so fucking mad about it. And it just never got any better, and it was just horrible to play as while you were seeing everybody else do fucking kick flips. You were stuck playing Ranger, which had a really terrible, like, level up increase. There was, like, nothing that made it special. All the things that did make it special were given to other classes or were just straight up taken away and or just, like, made just, like, not important, you know? We're talking about the D&D 5.5 changes, which are bad. And then Tasha's Cauldron comes out. Easily my favorite book of the 5th edition series. They just absolutely Tasha's Cauldron is the yes and book. They go, oh, you like this stuff. Well, not only am I going to give that to you, I am also going to give you all this shit that you like. Cool, right? Oh, Bards, you like spells? Here's some more spells for you. Here's more options for you. Oh, you want more creative ways to use your inspiration so that, you know, if people forget at the table that they haven't used their inspiration yet, it doesn't just go away and you lose it. You get it back. You want to do that? Great, you can do that. Rangers, you don't really care about this weird, obscure list of creatures that you can tame and you want an animal companion that's going to be viable in combat? You can do that now. And then 5.5 happened, and it's like we're getting a system from a company that is completely new. Did you guys not read the other books? Hi, Gage. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? You've missed the plot completely. Report to my office and bend over on the desk. I'm very upset with you. Considering how many people got laid off, yeah. It doesn't matter if it's a whole new team. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Okay? Because it is still the responsibility of people who are hired in that position to do their fucking research. And I guarantee you, because I've worked with the company, that what they look for in your resume is that not only do you have experience working in the TTRPG world, but you have a huge portfolio that lists all of your experience within the genre. You have to know D&D inside and out. They aren't just going, oh, you just graduated college and you've never even heard of our brand? Welcome to the team. No, it does not work like that. I'm not even just coming for the writers. It is partially on them because you made something shit, but it's also on everybody else, and especially the higher ups who had the nerve to give us a masterpiece like Baldur's Gate 3 and then throw this on the fucking table. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Sparrow and I were talking about this, and I often ask him if he wants to do a podcast because he gets it. You know what I mean? He really like adds coal to my fire with some of this stuff, and this is one of those topics. And he and I kind of came to like a collective realization that the love and nostalgia that we have for the brands that we've over the course of 10, 20, maybe even 30 years invested into things like TTRPGs and gaming in general is dying or dead. Look at Ubisoft. We never thought Ubisoft was going to die. We thought Assassin's Creed a bajillion was going to happen. Ubisoft is dead in the water. They've completely alienated their fan base. They have... I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Was that the best timing? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Ubisoft, yeah. So they completely isolated their fan base. They ruined all of their unique IPs, and because they're corporations, they are never going to take any risk once they've experienced loss and create new IPs. So they have effectively killed their own business by not investing in new IPs or taking any risks on any new IPs, not properly investing in their existing IPs, or listening to their fan base. And all of that money is being taken from them. They are dead in the water, and they were once one of the powerhouses of gaming, were they not? Like, yeah, people talk shit about Ubisoft all the time because they like rush games and they come out. It was like a miniature EA situation, but it's been like almost 10 years since Ubisoft has really had anything that's hit hard. And their stocks and their company knows it. BioWare is another great example. BioWare's another great example. They have completely ruined their IPs to the point that they cannot come out with a new game, hit the same numbers, or make their previous fan base invest in them anymore. It is the death toll. It is the death toll. Bethesda's getting there too. But do you see what I mean? There is a fucking pattern here. It's like all of the CEOs are snuffing the same cocaine and like driving their own businesses down, while investors are completely blind to the concept that because they haven't been doing the right amount of investment, that their income, it has no long-term vision whatsoever. It's something that, unfortunately, chat, we are just going to have to be okay with. At this point, the trajectory, the way that it's going to work, mark my fucking words, chat. I've been alive a long time. Mark my fucking words. The only success in gaming that you are going to see in the next 10 years is going to be completely and utterly indie developed. Say goodbye to your AAA games. Nobody, because the standard of living has gone down so much in so many different countries, nobody is making the money that they used to anymore, but the price for those games is going up while the quality is going down. AAA studios are not going to be able to survive. They are not going to be able to survive. In the next 10 years, BioWare, EA, Bethesda, before they come out with the next Elder Scrolls, by the way. Name a company. Gone. I'm talking 10 years, bankrupt. Bought, sold, and sold again to other companies. No more games are coming out. And thankfully, we're going to start seeing a world that we've always wanted. Let that give you hope, right? The world that you've always wanted, which is indie developers and creators who give a fuck about the quality of life of their games and of the things that they create, are going to become vastly superior. And it is going to become so much more profitable for individuals or really small companies to excel and succeed in those niche things. Gone will be the days where AAA studios would hire testers and then completely fire all of their workers as soon as a game wrapped. Gone will be the days where they require 65 plus hours of mandatory overtime a week, unpaid, by the way, from these AAA studios who shovel more money into the van. Because, I mean, granted, you might still have the overtime, but these small indie developers, it's going to be much better for all of us. So while, yes, I am incredibly sad to see Wizards and, you know, BioWare and EA and all of those companies who've been screwing us over for decades after we've been swearing that it's going to be the death of them, I'm sad to see them go. I am, because at the end of the day, those are my memories too. But the games I loved will always be available for me somewhere, in some form. Because let's face it, chat, we have ways of getting there, don't we? Don't we? We have ways of getting the games that we loved anyway, don't we? So, mark my fucking words. Here's what I want, chat. When Bethesda announces, eventually, very soon, that they're going bankrupt because they don't have any new IPs coming out and no ways to make money, and they're going to have to sell huge portions of their company, I want you to think of Esme Silverthorne, because I fucking told you it was gonna happen. Is it gonna make everybody sad that there's no more official Elder Scrolls? Yeah, of course. But you know what is gonna happen is that there are going to be indie developers out there or modders who are already taking over these communities and making these games, you know, quality of life improves with absolutely no, like, payment because they care. They're gonna be the ones developing our games now. So worry not. Let them go under. Let them. Don't fucking worry about it, chat. I'm not. I'm angry about it. I'm angry about it because we all deserve better and we deserve more for our loyalty and for our money. We do. We deserve so much better. You're not gonna get better. You're not. None of us are. That's okay. That is a system that they have designed and that they are unfortunately going to suffer from. It's not gonna affect you and me because you and me are just gonna save our dollars. That's what's gonna happen. It is literally a serpent eating its own tail. That is what this AAA gaming studio, like, corporate companies have turned into. And they're getting closer to the neck every fucking quarter. When I tell you that there are people that I know who are in the games industry, and I'm talking big games, Fortnite, fucking Roblox, are getting laid off from very important positions within the company. What does that fucking tell you, chat? Like, think about it. There's shit happening that you guys don't even understand. It's gonna happen. So just get ready and save your money, to be frank. So if that new game comes out and the company announces it's gonna be $80, 80 USD, but you get all this cool collection, save your fucking money. Save your fucking money. Because at the end of the day, it's a AAA game. It is going to be unsupported. The modders are going to have to rescue it just like they always do. And if you save your money, you can give it to eventually the spiritual successor that will come around with good quality, amazing attention to detail, and that leaves you feeling good. Baldur's Gate 3. I am so tired of AAA companies trying to flex by saying, look, we made a working game. And then I play it and I'm like, this game won Game of the Year? I'm sorry? What happened here? What happened to our standards, chat? What happened? Genuinely, what happened? I don't get it. I'm desperate for Bethesda to take another 3 years before they make ES6 so that the gap between Skyrim and ES6 is longer than the gap between Arena and Skyrim. Look, if you want to play a good Fallout game, all that you have to do is download mods for Fallout New Vegas. That's all you need to do. You don't need the new one. The only reason to get the new one is the same reason that you would buy a Louis Vuitton bag. It's going to be out of season next season. The quality isn't that great, but it's fashionable right now. Just don't do it. And not only that, but like, what are you gonna do? Film yourself playing it? Everybody already knows that all of the like streamers that have 2K plus viewers are already going to be streaming it. People aren't going to come to you or I's stream to watch the next Fallout. They're just not going to do that. There's way too much competition. The newest Monster Hunter that came out, which is the reason that this whole fucking conversation started, I think. Like, Wilds came out. It's fucking unfinished. It's not done. It has half the content that a game 5 or 6 years older than it has. And 50% the quality. And if you wanted to stream it, as a huge fan of the game, if you wanted to stream it, you're not gonna get people watching you. You might get lucky, but look at all the people that are gonna be streaming Monster Hunter Wilds. So what's the point of you and I getting Monster Hunter Wilds, huh? Why would we do that? Why would we do that to ourselves? It's very poorly optimized. Look, I am not a master gamer. I know dog shit about coding, but here's what I know. That game is half fucking done. That game is half fucking done. And it is okay if people enjoy it despite the state that it's in, but I refuse to accept that anyone can be anything other than disappointed by comparing it to the game that it's supposed to be a predecessor of. Monster Hunter Wilds, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Love it. Or Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter Wilds? It's like going to the restaurant you love, ordering the same shit you always order, and finding out that somebody jacked off in the maple syrup for your pancakes. What the fuck is going on? And everybody bought it for full price. Why would you do that? It just, it angers me. I don't want to get that maple syrup. You're not supposed to want it. You're not supposed to want it. It hurts. It fucking hurts, chat. It hurts. I am new to Monster Hunter. I am not a big fan. So maybe I'm just not like sucked into like the whole like ride or die mentality of a lot of the fans, but like I played the beta and I had a lot of fun, but I was like, yeah, I mean, it's got some graphical issues that'll get fixed before they release it. They have time, they'll patch it, it's gonna be okay. You know, this is the beta, it's fine. But they fucking didn't. It's the same fucking game. Huh? Everything in my computer is just a little over a year old now. I should be able to play this fucking game without all the NPCs turning into origami. And I know that I'm not the only one out there saying these things. Surely I can't be the only one who feels this way. So when is the fucking hate gonna start flowing in so that Capcom can actually come in and fucking do something about it? They might not. I don't know, probably not, because that's just the way that it works nowadays. People complain, say, I'm not buying your game, and mass downvote it, and then they publish a statement, and it just says, we didn't do anything wrong, thank you for your money. The last game I bought at full price was Helldivers 2 over a year ago now, and that game has only been worth it because the devs actively fight Sony. Yeah, work. Like, whatever. I'm just... Save your fucking money. Save your fucking money. And I feel the same way about Dungeons & Dragons. Save your fucking money. Do not support this. Do not invest your hard-earned dollars into it. There are so many indie-developed TTRPGs out there that are worth your dollars. Okay? Save your fucking money. Also, you will always have 5e. 5e will always be free. So just enjoy that. You know? I bought it. I haven't put the product in because why would I play? When would I play? It's just, there's no point. Nobody's gonna watch you and me play this game. They're already watching big streamers play this game. So, okay, that nixes the content. Okay, then you would play it for enjoyment, right? Except you can't enjoy it because the game is shutting down during important cutscenes, or the characters, every time you look away, turn into origami because they unload it. I've backed too many campaigns on Kickstarter. I can't stop. I love 5e too, Jiffy. I love 5e too. There's this amazing little company that one of my dear friends works with called Rowan Rook and Deckard. And if you haven't heard of Broken Weave or that's Cubicle 7 or well, the reason I say Broken Weave is because a lot of people from Cubicle 7 I believe have also worked on that. I know one of them at least has. They make great TTRPGs. They're local here in Scotland. I recommend them. They don't do necessarily D&D stuff. They have a lot of unique TTRPG ideas. So if you're looking for something new, it's a great place to go to start. But man, does it put my balls in a fucking salad shooter that my good Christian Dungeons & Dragons 5e just took a fat shit in its own diaper. It hurts bad. I stuck up for you, you know? I was there at your side when people were saying D&D is old and its system is not, you know, the best out there. And, you know, if you're looking for high fantasy stuff, there's so many other companies, you know, that are worth. I stood by you. And this is how you show me your loyalty in return? I'm not changing your diaper. You're going to have to fix this yourself. But you won't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glass of Chardonnay, I'm going to lean back in my velvet chair, and I'm going to watch. I'm going to watch you cry in your dirty diaper, and I'm going to ignore you. I'm just gonna let you sit in it. I'm not giving you any help. I'm not gonna defend you. And I really don't even want to talk about you that much. I'm just gonna let you sit in it. Broken Weave is intense, super pretty, and even though I haven't played the whole concept, themes, and world building for it is mwah. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's great. I can't do it anymore. I won't. You know, it's really fucking sad when you build a brand entirely around your Dungeons and Dragons character that playing it changed your life, and then you have an experience like 5.5 being brought out, and it feels like part of my identity is being torn away. You know, maybe that's why I feel so strongly about it. Maybe I'm having a hard time because my identity, my personal brand, is being shredded in front of me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know. Or it could be that, you know, it's just shit, and it's shit for everybody. Yeah, it was sagacious. I'm not gonna be changing again, so don't worry, this is who I am. We're just going to just fucking ignore that 5.5 ever came out. We're just gonna do that, because that feels better for me. And damn it, it's my right to do so. I don't want to hold these anymore. Where did I even get these sticks? Hello? There. No! I don't want them! Okay, cool. Absol beat my ass when I first played this game. Interesting. I might have tangled just a touch with the recruitment rates, etc. So the game is just a little bit different than what you might be accustomed to. You know what else puts my balls in a fucking salad shooter? One of my favorite fucking live RPGs. Acquisitions Incorporated. You might recognize that. It had its last episode like a year ago, and I kind of, I don't know, that fucked me up. I've always wanted to play at their table, always, and now I'll never get the fucking chance. But it's for the best. You know why it's for the fucking best? Because I would have been forced to play 5.5, and you know that I'm not playing anything other than Bard. So where would that have left me? Where would that have fucking left me? What was your favorite edition of D&D? Oh fuck, don't ask me that question. They all have their merits. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go off of the edition of D&D that I feel like holds certain criteria. The criteria for me for favorite D&D is how much memory do I have with it? How much has it affected me personally? Those are two different categories. 3, how it is, how it was received. And last category being, what is its community like? Right? The first edition, I have no experience with. I think I've played it once, so that's out. Second edition, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, that's when the Bard was created. Not the best version of the Bard, but I did enjoy Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. You know, games like Baldur's Gate, Icewind Dale, stuff like that. It uses the AD&D system. It's not that bad. It's fine, you know? But I wouldn't call it my favorite, even though I have good memories with it. I feel like the community was just starting to develop. It was pretty great. The reception was great. The reception for anybody who was like uber Christian was bad, but people who actually played the game, there's nostalgia there. I also really like the whole like 70s and 80s Dungeons & Dragons high fantasy themes, like the really tight leather pants and the outrageous fucking rocker hair on some of these like book covers and shit. It's just so vibe, right? I don't think it was the best version of the Bard. So if I played AD&D, I wouldn't look forward to playing that character. So I wouldn't say I have a lot of personal connection with AD&D, but I respect it, if that makes any sense. Okay, now, 3rd edition is pretty much on par with 2nd edition for me. It had its moments, but I wouldn't call playing it to be my favorite, among my favorite experiences. Ooh, Jiffy likes the white gummies. Okay, everybody remember that. Ooh. Apparently I really like yellow gummies. So I wouldn't put 3rd edition on that list. 3.5? Okay, now we're talking, all right? Things I like about 3.5. The other classes in it are fucking badass. If you get a wizard in 3.5 past level, like, 5, 6, like we're talking, you have a certified insano clown with cosmic powers that are untold, and it's fucking crazy. Like they introduced like true multi-classing. The combos were great. That's when Shadow Dancer and like Arcane Archer became a thing. It was definitely the renaissance of Dungeons and Dragons, I feel. That's like when classes really started to take shape and the customization really started to really like work out. People started making their own combinations of classes and like, you know, jerry-rigging their favorite abilities and items and spells and everything to make something completely unique and have their own amazing experiences. That's when, you know, the heyday of the Forgotten Realms was taking place. We're talking the Harpers, you know, shit like that. So I would say that ranks pretty high for me. I didn't mind playing a bard in that edition, but I don't have a lot of experience with it, and I wouldn't say that I get to play the type of bard that I like the most. I don't feel like it was the perfect version of a bard to me, personally, right? 4th edition. Oh boy. Oh boy. How do we start? There are some people who will just straight up say, what do you mean? 4th edition doesn't exist. It goes straight from 3.5 to 5th edition, haha. But here are the merits of 4th edition. I liked the card system. Do not come for me. I liked it. I also like the Paragon system. Do not come for me. I liked it. I like the idea that you become so powerful that you choose like demigod-like abilities once you've like adventured long enough. I like that it feels like the adventure never fucking stops and the threats only get harder and worse. I love that. And so few DMs are able to like really do that well, but it always feels good when you achieve that. It always feels good. Right? Now, there are things I hate about 4th edition as well. I hate a lot. Like the fact that it's way too complicated and difficult to get into. If you say, I want to play D&D, and then you throw 4th edition on the table, you just have, like, the next few minutes is just people getting up from your table and saying thanks for your time. Because it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't put 4th edition at the top of the list, though this was about the time that they introduced tieflings as a playable race, which was a very interesting choice. And it has since become one of the most played character races of all time. You know, can we give a shout out to fucking Valen Shadowbreath for being the first playable tiefling way back in 3rd fucking edition, Neverwinter Nights, Hordes of the Underdark, for really capitalizing on tiefling superiority. It was a different time, you know? And then 5th edition. Now let's talk about it being the most accessible version of Dungeons and Dragons. So not only is it accessible, I have amazing memories with it. Being able to create my own, like customize my own bard and play it creatively to the best of my ability. The fact that psychologically it changed something inside of me to realize pieces of myself that I refused to acknowledge because I didn't think I had any value at that time. You know, playing that version of D&D empowered me as a person. It did. And not only that, but now all of a sudden saying, do you want to play D&D? People who have never tried it before aren't intimidated to do that. As opposed to, and this is a drawback of 3 and 3.5, people saying, do you want to play D&D with me? And people being afraid because they're afraid their DM is going to kill them. They don't know the rules well enough. And they're just being, in general, a very we are better than you looking down at you for playing any other version of D&D-ism that happened for 3.5 players splitting off into Pathfinder that they still hold on to this day. It happens. Trust me, it's a big thing. They don't have that superiority in 5th edition. It is a very, it's an open door gaming system. It's an open door, hey! Hey, welcome Hing Kodiak. Welcome to the ramp. It is an open door policy game. You don't know how to play? That's fine. It is very easy to get into. Let me get you started. And everybody at the table is happy to help. You know why they're happy to help? Because it's fucking exciting. Because it's fucking exciting, dude. And you can't wait to share that excitement with somebody else. All right? So that covers most of the criteria. What about, so that memory, I have great memories, great personal experiences. The community is great. There's that openness to collaborate with one another that hasn't really existed up until now, really that much. And yes, CAC. And I can't think of anything else that, I mean, let's just talk about the Bard as a class, right? Master class Bard in 5e. Like, I could not have become attached to the game without Lore Bard being just basically point blank it for me. The fact that they could in 5e take spells from any spellcasting class was absolutely fucking awesome. It just kind of opens your minds to the possibilities. You suddenly become a job scientist, you know, a class scientist. You go, okay, what can I mix and match here to really get like fucking crazy with it, you know? And I did, chat. So to answer your question, it may not be the most based answer for everybody, but 5th edition is where Dungeons and Dragons excelled because it did everything right. Not everything perfectly. Let me just say that. It was not perfect, okay? It needed a lot of iterations. It needs a lot of updates. But I'll tell you what, you're gonna find a lot of collaborators who want to work within that system or who can work within that system. Not only that, but let's talk for a second about how D&D 5e can be incorporated into other themes, not just high fantasy RPG, and be effective. Has anybody here seen fucking, any of the, what is it called? Dimension 20 games? Those are all, pretty much all of them are based off of the Dungeons and Dragons 5e system, but they're all in different settings. You can do that now. Maybe this isn't a unique thing. I don't know. I am not an expert in every form of media, but it's the first time I've ever fucking seen it from any D&D. And that's because it's such an accessible system. Like I said, it's not perfect. And there are a lot of people who will disagree with that. I don't give a fuck. It's my favorite. It's changed my life. I have good experiences with it. And it's important to me that when I'm choosing my favorites, that I'm considerate of the other people that I will be doing that collaborative effort with. And 5th edition is the one that I would choose 10 out of 10, 6 days a week. No, 7 days a week and twice on a Sunday. Always. Always. The other editions are fun and fine to play with when you want that little drop of nostalgia. But if we're talking the cream of the crop, baby, the foam on the top of the glass, that good, where all the sugar rises to, oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's 5th edition for me. It is, and I will die on that hill. What do you like the least about 5.5? I'll be honest, I'm still gathering my thoughts about all the things that I hate about 5.5. I might just need to make a video about it. I really hate doing the like negative attention grabbing type media on like long form videos. I would rather focus on like doing like kind of like an educating thing or like being really passionate or really excited about like showing everyone things. But because I hate 5.5 so much, it might need to be its own thing. I'll be honest with you. There's so much there to talk about. What do you like least about 5.5 is almost about as equal as the things that I liked best about 5e. I could go on forever. And all of them are so equally frustrating and equally fucking stupid that there's absolutely no way that I could choose one or the other. I guess the only thing that really caps the list for me right now is what they did to my fucking lore bards. The nepotism that they've given the Glamour College, right? First of all, Glamour Bards, I've always had a like fun, like competitive, like relationship with, like, Glamour Bards, you guys rely on enchantment magic, you guys aren't real bards, haha. But now, oh, the gloves are off, baby. The gloves are off. This is fucking nepotism. Your daddy paid for these college courses. You are not going to play a Glamour Bard in front of me in 5.5. That is not happening. Fuck off. Fuck all y'all. Fucking 2d8 healing fucking casual fucking ah! I'm done. I'm done. I don't want to play Glamour Bard. I don't want to give up the things that I've gotten from my Lore Bard. If you're going to give me a new edition and force me to completely change how I play a character that's really important to me, at least make it fucking exciting, but they can't even do that! They can't even do that! Instead of yes and, they've given me a no comma but, or no comma instead. Hi baby! Welcome back. And I won't fucking stand for it! I'm not doing it! I'm so mad. That's BioWare, what we just saw is BioWare trying to appeal to its fan base. That's what it looks like. Hitting their fucking head against a tree trunk. While its fan base is expected to just try and gather as many tiny little morsels as they can of the thing that they once loved. Anyway, how do you guys feel about the changes? What do you dislike about 5.5? Or do you like it? Like, okay, here's the thing. Sound off if you like 5.5 or something that you do like about 5.5 in chat. I would love to entertain it because I want to find something good. I want to find something good. Okay? If there's a I like this, but I don't consider it worth my time. It has to be all good or it doesn't count. Has to be good. Anyway, I just got gassed by the opposition. I don't like the fact that even though it's compatible with 5e, I still have to re-buy all the fucking books. No, you don't. You don't. Because here's the thing at the end of the day, right, Argus? It either is compatible, and you already have the books, or it is not compatible, and you need to buy all the books. See, that's the thing. You can't listen to what they say. You have to go based on facts. And the fact is, if it's compatible, you don't need to buy it, because you've already got it, right? So it's not fucking compatible. That was a lie. That was a fucking lie, wasn't it? Anyway, they took our perfect apples chat on top of everything. I'm not yelling at you, Argus. I'm yelling at the sheer fact of the matter. Because these companies are fucking say whatever the fuck they want, okay? And they can't fucking do that. I just want to delete it from my memory. I never want to see what they've done ever again. Don't ever at me, Wizards of the Coast, about 5.5. Don't ever at me. And it's me. To say I'm a fangirl is absolutely like being, it's a gentle way of describing how I feel about Dungeons and Dragons. I have gone broke. I have gone nights without eating so that I could afford one of the Dungeons and Dragons books. I've done it, okay? I am a fan. That's where my money was going. I have scoured used bookstores for old versions of books. One of the only things that I brought to this country with me when I started my life over was the AD&D Bard Manual. The very first book that they came out with, introducing the Bard as a class. I brought it with me. I had a backpack full of only the shit that I absolutely needed, like clothes. And that book came with me. So this isn't just me hating on Wizards of the Coast just for fun or just to be a fucking hater. I'm doing it because I'm fucking disappointed. I'm angry. I'm angry. Because I know that they can do better. They have done better. And I'm not going to support this. I'm not. And that goes for everything that makes me feel this way. Every game, every company, every book, you name it. If it makes me feel like this inside, it's over. You don't get any of my money, any of my support. I will not talk to you. I will not mention you. You don't get to pay me to say a nice thing about your name. Absolutely not. I will not be risking my brand using your ill-begotten dollars. Thank you. Only thing I can say I like about the new edition is the thing that they took from BG3, weapon types having special attack if you take a specialization in them. Huh. How many weapons are in the game? Is it as many as 50? Is whip a weapon in the game? And what is the specialization attack that you get? Oh, we got forced to be left out of dinner because we didn't come back with the perfect apples. That's Frog. I would like this, but after Neverwinter Nights, I realized that those weapon type special attacks could just be feats instead. Exactly. The playtesting material they released where you could make your own spells was cool, but they removed that entirely. That's what I'm fucking— why did they do that? Why did they do that? I just broke my voice. I am so fucking angry! Why did they do that? Look, 5e kind of fucked up in some ways too. Let me give you an example. And I've talked about this before, but we're going to talk about it again really quick. One of the ways that 5th edition really fucked up was what they did to wizards. Everybody thinks wizards are cool in 5th edition. That's because you don't fucking know what you're talking about. Let me tell you what you're missing, all right? In 3 and 3.5, hell, even going back a little bit into 2nd edition, wizards at a certain level were fucking gods. They were able to make spells, do whatever the fuck they wanted with spells. They were able to rip protections away from their enemies, or make them dissolve into nothing, or create meteors, or summon a score of demons. All the things that you read about in books, they were able to do. In 5e, they can't fucking do that. They basically neutered wizards. I will stand on that hill. The shit that they did to wizards in 5e is not fucking cool. All the other classes seem fine. There's a few exceptions in there. I don't like what they did with Druid either, letting them turn into whatever animal that they can conceive of without having any tangible connections to that animal or any story-related reason. You can become a mouse because you can. I don't like that, but wizards, they fucked up the most. Imagine, for a minute, you were a wizard. What makes you special? What makes you special as a wizard? Quickly, the ability to book learn, right? That's what sets you apart from the other arcane caster classes, is that you learn shit, and your spells should be powerful and unique because you spend a lot of fucking time learning them, right? That's what makes you special. So how come sorcerers and wizards are drawing from the same magic type or magic spell list, okay? How come there's like nothing special? And granted, you could say, but Esme, in 3 and 3.5, they went from the same spell list too. Okay, fine, you have a point there. But let me throw this back at you. The sorcerer in 3 and 3.5 had the ability to do things perhaps with more power behind them, or like have these special like ability to like cast more spells that they didn't have to memorize. It just kind of came from inside them, right? Because they're magical creatures at the end of the day. Wizards had to learn all that shit. They got, like, more variety and they could switch out their spells. That's something that wizards could not do, right? It wasn't a great separation, but at the end of the day, wizards were always better because of the fucking crazy shit that they could do. You could either be a magical creature, which is great. Oh, that's a good point, Jiffy. You could either be a magical creature, which is sick as fuck, and you get all their cool abilities, like being half dragon allows you to blow fire at people. It was just a flavor thing, right? Or you could be a wizard. You could create spells that nobody else could cast. You could become a lich, something nobody else could do. You could... anything. You could do anything you wanted to. Wizards were fucking crazy. They had all kinds of different protection spells. Like, I remember, so once you get into Baldur's Gate, like really get into it and start fighting spellcasters, they are putting up walls. Arcane walls that you can't just rush into and knock someone out. In 5e, that doesn't fucking happen. Because there's stuff like concentration that nerfs all the spellcaster classes. There's spell slots that you have to worry about. Counterspell is absolutely fucking stupid, right? So from that perspective, I think D&D fucked up. However, it's still really fun to play these classes because it's just fun, you know? It's still fun and it's fine. It's not a boner killer. Would I have liked more? Yes. However, they just straight up took the Paragon feats from everybody. Like, it just doesn't exist anymore. Level 20 is like it, pretty much. So fine, you know, I would still play Wizard. Why not? There's enough subclasses in there to make it special. It was fine. Like, it's one of those it sucks but kind of things for me. 5.5 has somehow done us dirtier than that. Somehow, it has done us dirtier than that. What exactly is cool about this version? You know what? I'm gonna fucking look it up. You know what I want to know? Are there any whips in 5.5? Because y'all know that that's one of my favorite weapons. If there's no whip in 5.5, I'm gonna frog and lose it. Let me see. Where are we here? All right, you see that? Okay. Melee, ranged, okay, I don't know. We're just gonna go. Looking for whip. Looking for whip. It better, oh, thank God. Okay, 1d4. Slow? I'm sorry? Wait, it says mastery. Okay, what does that mean? It won't let me click any of these. Okay, what does that mean? Maybe I'm freaking out for no reason. Slow. Okay, here it is. If you hit a certain creature with this weapon and deal damage, you can reduce its speed by 10 feet. Why? Why is that? Why is that? Why did they do that? So if you become a whip master, what you can do is you can reduce its speed by 10 feet if you hit it with an attack? Why? I don't get it. I mean, I guess none of these really fit, but like, that's so fucking lame. Wait, was whip always 1d4? I feel like in the previous version it was like 1d8, no? Or 1d6. No, I know what you're saying, Sparrow. I get it. I already understand the concept, okay? I get it. That's what we're looking at right now. These are what they give you for that. This is what mastery gives you. It was 1d4? Did you just confirm that, or are you just going off of memory? Cool. You know what? The damage I'm not even upset about, because the point of the whip being one of my favorites is it's a non-lethal weapon that creates intimidation. Like, I'm sorry. The fact that nobody's capitalized on the fact that that motherfucker is loud and needs to break, like, the, what is it called? The sound barrier in order to make that snapping noise. And, like, have it like a fear effect or something, have more trepidation for, like, attacking somebody it's near. Like, the fact that nobody's capitalized on that is fucking wild to me. But it's fine. I'm used to it. And I usually just bring it up like, so the noise that I make sounds like a gunshot. Can I get advantage on intimidation or something? You know? You can't always have what you want, chat. The whole point of a whip is not that it had power behind it, so I'm not even mad. You know what I'm saying? I will say that I'm playing a Tabaxi in 5e currently, and it's a small thing to be upset about, but apparently I can't use my teeth to cause damage despite being a fucking cat. Like, why can't I use my claws? I have sharp teeth. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, rules is written, it's difficult, right? But they should give you something. Also, I think someone said something, I didn't read it. Let me scroll up here. Of course, you would like piss gummies. Thank you for your comment. My friend, who has essentially become a forever DM against his wishes, spent so much time world building and writing shit 5e and has said he will not be using the 5.5. Good. Is using 5e since it came out and isn't gonna lose that. Yeah, I mean, word. Word. That's on period. Jacques the Whipper is a bard whose bardic instrument is their whip. That's true. Jacques the Whipper is great. If you haven't followed them on YouTube yet, I recommend it. They are cool as hell. I like playing characters that don't have to be lethal. I like persuading people. I like talking people down off a ledge. I like persuading them not to be hostile. I like using tricks and illusions to confuse or confound people, and I like using buffs on my party to help. That is my role as a bard, to help, right? I am not a heavy damage dealer. I'm not a tank. I'm not a healer. I can do all of those things, you know, if I'm really careful. Maybe not tank, I don't know. I haven't tried it yet. But, like, that's my role, is to be in the back and be support in whatever ways that means and whatever ways I can. So it doesn't bother me. The whip's only 1d4. That's fine. But the fact that they weren't even creative enough to, like, give us something cool, and they go, oh, you do this damage and you fit under this category, it just makes me sad. There's so much more. There's so much more you could do. What they should have done, what would have been cool, is go, here's the weapon type that you have. Here are its innate abilities. Like, for example, a whip would obviously, you can't question it. It would have, like, reach, right? That's just the way that the weapon works. If it's long, it has reach. That's just it. These are, like, non-negotiable weapon perks. And then, here is a table of all the stuff that this weapon is capable of doing. You can roll on it or you can pick one, and that's what that weapon does. I know it sounds weird because they want it to be like uniform for everything, but I mean, how you use a weapon is part of its art, right? It's a specialization. So surely if you've become a master of the whip, for example, the special way that you use that is an art to you. It is special and it is unique to you. And being able to choose that would add another extra level of like excitement to the idea of mastery. You'd be excited to have mastery of that weapon because you get to fucking pick. They don't want you to fucking pick. They want you to fucking use it, the fucking hallway that they have designed for you. That's what they want. Okay. Some of you may not know this. I love whips so much that I have a bullwhip. It's currently in America, and someday I will host a fucking, you know, some sort of beneficial thing so that I have enough money to bring it over. It was custom made. It is absolutely fucking gorgeous. It is a black and white gradient bullwhip, 9 feet of full sexiness. And yeah, so I know what I'm fucking talking about. You can break the sound barrier, and that's how it makes noise. That's why it is, and it is fucking loud. You hear it for blocks and blocks and blocks. It is fucking loud. People will call the cops on you for playing with one. It's also very It's a lot more difficult to wield than I think people realize. It takes a lot of wrist power, but it's really fun. So, anyway.
Hiya! You brought me some perfect apples, didn't you? Thank you!
There's a slight... it's awfully hard to say this, but...
Huh? What's wrong?
You see, truth be told, these apprentices, well, they failed in their mission to bring back any perfect apples, and... so, to put it another way...
It's okay. I understand. It's alright. Nobody wins all the time. Don't feel blue. Don't feel blue. Where are the other perfect apples?
As I'd explained, they failed to get them, so, in other words, the perfect apples, the number of perfect apples harvested would be, 0.
Oh.
Therefore, not even one perfect apple was obtained. That means, Guildmaster, you will have to make do without perfect apples for a little bit. Yep, that's what it means. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Whoa, he's gonna bawl! No! Whoa, the whole place is shaking! Ah! Cover your ears! Why? Just do it! Ah! Jesus Christ. Sorry to disturb you. We've come to deliver a perfect apple.
Huh?
Here you go. A genuine perfect apple. Please accept it as our token of friendship.
Oh wow! You went and got it just for me? Yay! Thank you, friends! Friends!
Thank you so very, very kindly. Thanks to you, we've all been spared a catastrophe. Hey, you two, quit dozing and show some respect and appreciation. Ugh. No, it's quite all right. After all, your guild has been very generous and hospitable to us. It's only right that we try to repay that favor in our own way. Ah, I see you are the most admirable of Pokemon. To be able to embark on an expedition with someone as noble as you would be truly inspiring. No, you will be the ones who inspire us. Truly, we look forward to our expedition. It's late now, though, so we'll be off to bed. Until tomorrow, then.
Thank you! Good night, friends! Friends!
Poor Wigglytuff. Poor us. We're hungry. We went to bed without dinner.
But Chief, why'd you bother helping out that chicken? Why giving away that perfect apple bite right then? We should have just watched what had happened to them after. That would have been hilarious.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. You're not thinking strategically, you two. Why'd we come here in the first place? The expedition, right? Right now, the trick is for us to win the trust of Wigglytuff. I get it now. But this being a famous guild and all, I was playing it cautious at first, but it's been ridiculously easy. Wigglytuff's been nothing more than a big baby. It's no big deal. Why everyone's so terrified of Wigglytuff, I don't know. I'm clueless. Anyway, if we find a treasure while out on the expedition, we knock out the guild's crew.
Then we snatch the treasure and skedaddle on out.
Whoa, this plan is a sure thing. You guys.
Skunk Tank and his sidekicks really stuck it to us again. We're lucky that Wigglytuff didn't blow up at us. Ugh, we didn't get to eat dinner after all. I'm starving now. Sorry, I know you're hungry too, Esme. Staying up doesn't make it better. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Esme. Let's keep at it tomorrow.
Next morning. Up and at 'em! It's morning! God, I feel so rotten after we fucking failed that mission. Good morning, Esme. Yeah, that's true. Skunk Tank and coughing are more of a threat. That's true. Zubat is punchable. We can agree on that. Right. Shall we? I think it might be a RAM issue because we haven't crashed. One last item. Tomorrow or the day after, or perhaps several days' time, we plan to announce the members of the expedition party.
Wow! By golly, the members are finally gonna be picked. Oh my gosh! It'll be so fun!
Everyone, this is your last chance to make an impression. Work hard and impress us if you want to be chosen. All right, everyone. Let's get down to work as usual.
Hooray! So hungry, Esme.
Ah, you two. You two should take care of listed jobs today. We're counting on you. There's one other thing. About the expedition. You should give up on being chosen as expedition members. Why? Your failure yesterday weighs heavily. As you know, it is difficult to tell what our guildmaster is thinking from his demeanor, but there is no doubt that he must be seething with anger inside. It is unlikely he would choose you to be on the expedition. So, when the time comes to announce its members, don't get your hopes up. That is all.
Was already weak from hunger. And then to be told something like that, there's no way I can get motivated now. Psst, listen up.
Huh?
I heard a voice somewhere. Shh, over here. Hey, Bidoof! Shh, by golly, not so loud. Come this way. It's our room.
Phew! No one saw anything except for maybe Krogunk. Except for maybe Sagacious.
What's up? Why'd you call us in here? Well, here you go. Hey, apples! You must be very hungry.
We all set aside a little bit of our dinners last night for you.
Bidoof!
Oh, Bidoof!
Thanks, everyone.
We're so hungry.
Oh, thanks. I'm revitalized. Great. We can all use help when we're down.
Every one of us needs to be able to work hard in order to be picked for the expedition. Yup.
Thanks, everyone. But about the expedition, Chadot just came and told us we're probably not gonna get picked. Well, how could you say that? There's no telling what might happen, no siree. The members haven't been picked yet. Everyone, thanks for trying to cheer us up, but doesn't everybody want to go on the expedition? What if we get picked to go? If that happens, someone here might not get to go. Would you all be okay with that? No, I wouldn't like that. But of course, if someone is chosen, then someone else can't go. That's just the way it is. If you don't get picked for the expedition, you should cheer for those who did. Yup, and everybody wants you to go on the expedition with you, Argus and Esme. Everyone, honestly, thank you. Okay, then we'll keep trying our best to get picked for the expedition. We'll keep on trying to the end. Yup, that's the spirit. Yes, let's all do our best. We've got to try hard so we can all go. Yep. Yumta! Yeah, isn't it so sweet, Jiffy? Okay, let's save. We ate! I was wondering how that was gonna resolve, huh? Hey, you two, over here. Oh, it's Sagacious.
What are you up to with Bidoof and the others? It all looks so sneaky. Suppose it's got nothing to do with me, but... Anyway, that's not why I called you here. The waiting's over. It's about my shop. The Krogunk Swap Shop is back in business.
Krogunk Swap Shop?
You heard right. I finally finished repairing my swap cauldron, which means I'm finally back in business again. You put certain kinds of items in this here swap cauldron, and those items get swapped for an item offered by another Pokemon somewhere around Treasure Town. There are some Pokemon around that have pretty rare items for swapping. So you could end up with a stupendously great swap. Get it? So, if you feel like swapping items, you bring them to me, alright?
Yippee! Thanks, Sagacious! Okay. We need Drenched Bluff. We have to escort Bellsprout. Oh god, that's gonna suck. We're still gonna do it. Drenched Bluff. Ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, ba, da. Hey, there's someone at the cafe entrance. I wonder what's up. What's up? Something to do with the cafe?
Yeah, seems like there's some wonderful news for all explorers.
I wonder what kind of wonderful news.
Ah, I'm really interested. I'm gonna go find out.
I'm going to. Wonderful news, huh? Hey, Esme, let's go too. Cat!
I love the chatter noise, it's so cute.
Wow, there's quite a crowd. May I have everyone's attention, please? First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. Today, I would like to give you some wonderful news of our hopes and dreams. Thanks to your kind patronage, this cafe has been quite popular. We have been fortunate enough to have so many wonderful customers. This shop's pride and joy, the Recycle Shop, is fully operational and has collected many items. We would like to thank you for your kind patronage by opening a new service. We're calling it Project P.
Project P?
What's that? This project aims to use the items gathered at the Recycle Shop in order to explore unexplored places. Allow me to explain. Right now, at the Recycle Shop, you trade several items in exchange for one of the shop's items. Thanks to everyone's continued recycling efforts, We have gathered a lot of items here at the shop. The service will continue to operate in the same manner. And now with Project P established, you might be wondering how Project P fits into all this. We'll use the accumulated items to explore unexplored areas. There are still so many places around the world that are waiting to be found and explored. So many secret treasures and challenging puzzles waiting to be discovered. So, let's go out and find them. That's what Project P is about. This is a pursuit of knowledge and continuing exploration. We'll find dazzling treasures and new exploration areas. Probably. And if you bring your discoveries back to the cafe, you'll get a special deal at the recycle shop. This should keep items circulating through the recycle shop. The items at the recycle shop will become more and more amazing. So, what do you think? Do you understand? Yes. Use the recycled items to explore the world. Don't you think it's a magnificent project full of hopes and dreams?
Whoa, this is genius.
It seems so economical. We've already sent out an exploration team to find unexplored areas. There should be new discoveries before long. So everyone, please keep recycling. The more and more every day. Let's all work together and find unexplored areas. Hooray!
Wow, so cool.
Recycling leftover items, trading them around, being able to go to unexplored areas. Wowza, I'm so excited. Let's recycle a bunch, okay?
Sure you haven't forgotten anything? What does Daffy have to say?
Let's get going. Let's explore.
Alright, you know the drill. Put all of our stuff and gold in the bank. Ba-da-da. Hello there, welcome to Kinky Scone Storage. Actually, we might need the revival seed. Cat! Work is stressful, send Cax and Chad. Can we get Cax and Chad for our Gussie? Or Gussie the Brave? Burn, paralysis. I'm taking a Stroll Call Herb, you just never know. That Bellsprout could really frog off and frog us big time, you know what I mean? Actually, are there any new TMs? Bap, bap. Ooh. Rest and Aerial Ace. Those look pretty cool. Don't think we need them, though. Let's do a cheeky save. Go. Okay, now let's look at our list. Okay, so he wants to see Tangela. We need to find a decoy orb on the 4th floor and rescue Weedle On the 5th floor. Alright, should be pretty easy. Bop, bop. Oh, I have just returned somebody. Who wants to go home between you and, between Jiffy and Doffy? Who's okay going home for this one? I know you both want to come, but somebody's got to stay home, so who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be, eh? What we thinking, chat? You're okay staying home? Okay. Thank you, Jiffy, for your sacrifice. It is appreciated. Yes. Let me just say, you will be very missed. Because you are a powerhouse. So Jiffy, why do you like Absol so much? Out of curiosity. Oh, I'm so tired today. I don't get it. I slept enough. There's Tangela. I love the edgy design, but also you can turn it into a crit hitting machine. That's fair. That's fair. So you're a fan of the edgy design. Do you feel like if you were a Pokemon that you would be an Absol? I'm level 19. Hell yeah. Kidding me? Fuck, that was the wrong button. See? Nice. Got that rapid spin, you know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Nice one. That was a good one. That was a good one. Sing. Got him. We're just trying to level Doffy at this point. Ooh, an apple. These are gonna be good to hold on to for later dungeons where the fucking dungeons go up to like 6, like, stories. It's gonna be crazy, innit? No. Welcome, Shellos! Gummy! A grass gummy. Ooh. We have one more level to go, and then we'll go home. What qualities do you feel like you possess that makes you very Absol-like? What about you, Gage? What Pokemon do you think that you would be? Also, I just want to make sure, are you guys all in the Discord? Because if not, please join so that you can be informed next time we go live for this game. Just so you don't miss it. Because I know we got a lot of Mystery Dungeon stands in chat. But also, we do exclusive events in Discord. And of course you want to join the guild because it's me and I'm the coolest. Please consider it. I promise I don't ping you for no reason. Promise. We've got some levels for Shellos. Aw, Toffee. Come on, Toffee. Here we go. Who is this? I know I'm missing that gold, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm annoyed, but it's fine. I feel like Absol would be kind and caring, but at the same time stern and commanding, willing to protect his friends. Ah, so you consider yourself stern and commanding, huh? Very stern and very commanding. Love that. I don't consider myself to be very stern and commanding myself. I'm just not, you know? There's a few I could see. Sandshrew because I scare easy. Munchlax because I like food. Probably any of the cat Pokemon work as well. Do you think you have a very cat-like personality? Yeah, you think you do? Hell yeah. You're a very aloof person. Aloof and independent. You like warmth. Good morning, guys. Yes, let's save. That's pretty cool. I really think I'm more of a dog-like personality. Cats always get annoyed at me because I'm so loud. Let me give you assignment today. Sentry duty. That's what we'll have you do today. I'll leave you to it. Alright, sentry duty. Time to look at feet, everyone. Okay. It's Ivysaur, I think? I'm guessing Ivysaur. Yeah. Cats, you're really good, so if you're loud, they hear you being loud even louder. Yeah, that's exactly right. It could be a Bayleaf? Yeah, it's Bayleaf, okay. Stern and commanding if I need to be. Oh, really? Interesting. In what ways are you stern and commanding? Look at that foot. It's indescribable. Ooh. I think it's Heracross? Yeah, it's Heracross. Because he's based off a Hercules beetle. It's gotta be Venusaur. Or Snorlax, arguably. Yeah, Venusaur. Weedcat? I get it. Weedcat's pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. How do you feel about Weedcat's evolution? A lot of people were like very upset when they saw Sprigatito, what Sprigatito evolves into. Your results were? Well, perfect! Ah, yes, this is impressive. You've beaten your previous high score. Excellent.
We did it!
Your effort will certainly be rewarded. Your reward will be special, too. You two deserve an especially generous selection of rewards.
As a reward for a job perfectly well done, Esme's team
Receive 400p.
Pecha Scarf,
Pecha Scraff. Reviver Seed.
Max Elixir!
You'd smash Meowscarada. Meowscarda. How do you pronounce it? Meowscarda? I mean, it's definitely better than fucking Fennekin's final Evo. IMO. Still bummed about that. I don't mind Meowscarda, lol. I do think it's funny how close I got to predicting it. Also, valid, Delphox is ugly as sin. It's true! Why do they have to do me like that, Gage? Why do they have to do me like that? Like... it just hurts. It hurts a lot. Miss my wife, Tails. Miss her a lot. I never evolve Fennekin past breaks, and you have to, you know what I'm saying? You can't! It's just like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, what have they done? What have they fucking done? Like, if you're gonna give us waifu tier Pokemon, at least make them hot. Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work.
Hooray!
Ah, you two. Let me give you your assignment for today. Look up jobs in the bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Do the list of jobs. That will do for today. Understood? No shirking your work, okay? Well, if you understand, get on with it. What a snob.
Let's see what's going on here.
Let's talk to Sagacious. Welcome to the Krogunk swap shop. Want to swap? It'll cost you $150.
Sure, let's swap.
Oh. What's this one? Poliwag. Oh. Aron. What? Hold on. I'm just trying to see. Surskit. Oh wow, these are cool. Causes Kecleon's shop to appear more frequently in dungeons? Interesting. Evasiveness. Ooh, glittery bow. Meh. None of those look interesting. Ooh. Squirt foam. What do you think about that, Argosy? You want some squirt foam? Keep it in the treasure bag to give benefit to all of its team members. What does it do? Oh, boost defense? Okay, work. I love squirt foam. I knew you'd say that. This one's a squirt card. Special defense. Water guard. Defense, special defense. Aqua tie. Maximum HP. Wartor Claw. Attack. Bubble Bangle. Have self-destruct and explosion damage? That's oddly specific. You want like a gem, because you wear a necklace, right? We'll get you something cool. We'll get you something cool, bud. Eventually. You know, I said that we were gonna stream a little bit longer, but I'm kind of... I don't know. How do you guys feel? Do you guys want me to keep playing? You tell me. I'm feeling kind of tired. I want to eat pasta. You know? Oh wow, I have really good timing, don't I? I just have this vibe. Yeah, true. Swamos is streaming. But we can make a new friend. Let's make a new friend. Let's make a new friend today, chat. Or Swamos. You know what? No, we're gonna right into Swamos. Swamos is playing Mega Man. Mega Man. You guys ready to go see Swamos? You know him. Please use the raid message when you get into Swamos' chat. Don't forget he's an incredibly famous person. Make sure that you're using this opportunity to get his signature and that you point out that it is Swamos when you get there. It's very important. I love you. I mean it. I will see you tomorrow. We will be playing some Icewind Dale, or if I'm not feeling it, more Pokemon. Either one of those. And don't forget to post your memes in the You Laugh, You Lose section of the Guild's Discord so that I can react to those on Thursday. I love you. See you then.
If I can do it without being rated. Oh my god, it's Esme. Oh my god. Guys, it's Esme. Look at him. Oh my god. Did I get it right? Yeah. You were playing Pokemon. What Pokemon were you playing? I hope lots of Mudkips visited you. Yo, Jiffy's here. Argus is here. Chips is here. And of course, Esme is here. Yay.